So Mind Syracuse is a collective of artists here in Syracuse that all work together to provide creative workshops all around the area at some really amazing venues, and Emerald Cocktail Kitchen being one of them.
So we're a mobile art studio, so we collaborate with a team of local artists and travel all around to different venues, whether it be like restaurants, breweries, cafes, ice cream parlors, wherever we can kind of transform it into an art studio.
Safe Space Organization is reinventing the way we address mental health through a peer-to-peer support model. So we believe in connecting and supporting and bringing people together when we are in our times of need.
So we do an array of different things. Besides painting and planting, we do mocktail making, which is mocktails for mental health. We do cocktail classes, candle making, macrame, chunky knit blankets, all array of different things.
So the first part of Safe Space is our support circles. So when you are going through something, people tend to isolate. They tend to do it on their own. And so what we're saying is we're actually supposed to be together in those moments. And so we're bringing people together in that time of need. The other part of Safe Space is giving them tools. So we believe in building a toolbox of supplies, and my toolbox looks different than your toolbox. And so you will tap into those tools when you need them, because mental health is a spectrum, and we move up and down it throughout our lives.
Creativity is a huge part of how I work with my own mental health. Having a creative outlet can really help people express themselves and express things maybe they don't have words to. But then also the social aspect of our workshops can be helpful as well.
Emerald has such a great mocktail menu, and we have been noticing, in our own habits and other people, that mocktails has really become like a great thing for people who don't want to drink alcohol or partake in any other substances. So it kind of came from a little bit of that and just wanting to have like a signature event that we could do a safe space. And then, I kind of threw the art thing in there, and here we are.
So I love the idea that Crunch is already so ingrained in the community, and they do a lot of things for the community. So having them touch on mental health and having them work with us, I think is going to allow more people to then see that this is something accessible to them.
This is huge. You guys are like ahead of the curve in this way. I've always believed that we need role models in our community that people look up to, that are mirroring or that are modeling what mental wellness looks like. And so when your players step up, when this organization steps up and says that, it makes it okay for every single one of your fans, for every single one that is watching, for every child that looks up to these players. Like, you have no idea the impact that you have by what you're doing.
I suggest for people who are struggling with their mental health to really understand that they are not alone. Everybody, everywhere, always is going to have something in their life that may cause them some distress or may cause them some discomfort. But really taking care of your mental health and not being afraid to reach out for help or reach out for support is really important.
Not everyone has a network of people that they know, friends, family, that they can reach out to, but there are resources out there.
When someone is struggling with their mental health, first and foremost, they're not alone. I promise you that there are hundreds in the community that are going through something very similar. The hardest part is asking for help and reaching out. And we say, just walk in, just get out of your car. And I promise you, once you walk into the space, you'll feel it. Really, it's reaching out. It's sort of approaching that fear and the stories that you're telling yourself and knowing that you're not alone.